You didn't know that we had a video of you before the interview, did you?
Yeah, I did. I mean, I just
Why wouldn't we?
I know that was sweet. I cannot lean back like that anymore.
Right. If you do, it's just the getting back up part.
Yeah, I usually lean forward.
Oh, hey everybody! This is my pal Kerry Kelly. Want to sponsor pretty much everything, everywhere we go. Kerry Kelly Bits and Spurs. Man, what you doing? What do you got going, pal? You roping today?
I'm roping tomorrow.
Roping tomorrow. Who you got tomorrow?
Man, I got Sean, I got Jared, I got Josh Johnson, got Terry Butt, Cy Jones. I'm leaving one out. I know I am.
You're entered up.
Yeah. Full in both those.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good for you, buddy.
Thank you.
Good for you. So, Kerry Kelly Bits and Spurs. I can't remember when you and I met, but it was a long, long time ago.
It was like 07.
I think you're right. It was right there. It was mid-2000s. And, man, what you have done, hats off to you. Being a great entrepreneur in this industry and then giving back so much, Kerry. Like,
thank you.
Congratulations. So let's go back to the beginning. Like and this is something you and I have never talked about. How did it all start, Kerry? Where did you when did you start building Bits and Spurs, and who taught you? Like, what's the whole backstory?
Oh, it's a long story, but I started just playing with it when I was a kid. I say a kid. I was 25.
Yeah, we were kids when we were 25.
Believe me, I was definitely. And I had a great mentor, and he kind of just challenged me to build some things, and I went from there. I was passionate about it. Started building some stuff on the side. Mm-hmm. Took some orders, quit my job, scared everybody in my family. Mm-hmm. I did it that way.
Yeah.
God blessed me. I mean, and still does to this day.
Yeah.
But I give it all to the Lord, man.
Yeah.
He blessed me and just kept me hanging on by threads. Sometimes back then, you think you got everything going your way. I guess I wouldn't do it now, but back then it was easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you got to lose?
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Totally different situation. So did you learn? Did you learn to forge? I don't know anything about this process other than the videos of yours I've seen.
Right.
Really and truly, did you learn to forge, or were you hammer? Were you?
No,
I don't even know.
Yeah, mainly me. It's more about welding and silversmithing more than anything. There's machine parts in there. Mm-hmm. There's things like that, little tricks. It goes back to 2003. Jim Edwards helped me when I first started.
Okay.
And in 2003, I bought Jim out, and it really jump-started my bit building. From there, and the silversmithing part of it, I was self-taught. I did it. It was ugly, and it's come a long ways.
Yeah, but that's the artistry part of it too, right?
Right.
You got to enjoy that part, huh?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So talk to me about this bit right here, correction bit. I believe that any of us know you have this bit, or some very close version of this bit. Talk to me about this one right here.
This is a 6520, so it's just almost a 7-inch shank there with that regular old correction. That started with Jim Edwards right there. That's
one of the OG bits right there.
Oh yeah, that's it right there.
Where do you get like 6520? Is the shank length in there, or what is it?
It might be a little longer than 6.5 shank, but that's
where that came from.
Yep. And 20 is just we number the mouthpieces just so people can keep up with them.
So that's the 20.
Yeah,
gotcha. Right there.
Yeah, that's Old Faithful. Sell till this day. We sell more of this bit than any of them. That's the best-selling bit on the market. I would even go as far to say, and Teskey's could back this up, that is the best-selling bit.
Like when you say in the market,
there.
like out there.
Out there.
Really?
Yes.
That's awesome. That's a $300 bit. It's good for we all know for correction, but let's say the person that's just getting maybe into the team roping or riding cutters or whatever. What? Tell me about this correction bit and what this is good for.
That bit right there, you can ride any discipline in it, and everyone does. Mm-hmm. It's good. I think it works on every horse. Mm-hmm. I have variations of that correction, shanks, everything. Whether it's twisted wire, slow twist, whatever. We have different variations of it, and usually people buy all those too. This bit has a lifetime guarantee on it. Lifetime. You bring that bit back to me and it broke somehow, something fell on it, I'm going to replace it. No questions asked. You wear it out, I'm giving you another one. Thank you for using my bit so much.
Wow, Kerry, that's awesome, pal.
Yeah.
Talk about standing behind your stuff.
Hey, get the truck company to do that for you.
Yeah, right. Man, that is awesome. So, all right, we're gonna go. Let's do a little bit 101, okay? Bit bit 101.
Okay.
Because I am the guy that truly knows nothing. Like, this is the bit. The correction bit is what we put in our horse because it works. Why does it work? Because Kerry said it works, and I don't know. I have no idea. So, talk to me. Let's just talk about parts of the bit and what they do. We all know our shank length. Okay, shanks are shanks.
Right.
Talk to me about the purchase.
The purchase from the mouthpiece to the top to the bridle ring there.
Yep. What does the purchase do?
The longer the purchase, the more severe the bit is.
Because it changes the angle.
Yeah, it's gonna be quicker to the mouthpiece there, so
Okay.
it's gonna be more severe.
Okay, and then talk about everything. Go across this whole bit for me right here.
You know, this one's broken, soft on the tongue here, so it's got that less severe feel with a. It can do a lot still because it's a correction bit.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So the is there you say this is the number one selling bit. So this is kind of the your purchase and your shank. Like take the mouthpiece away from. Is this pretty standard on a lot of your bits right here? This kind of setup, or
that one's a shorter shank. Actually, especially for my rope horses, I usually sell longer shanks.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just allow you to get a little bit more feel on them.
And you know, more is more.
More is
more better.
low.
More is better on a.
Yeah.
People don't understand head horses, but there's a lot to them.
They're strong.
They're strong.
Yeah.
And the ones we ride are really strong.
Yeah. So, when you started this deal, was it primarily bits, or when did spurs come into the whole mix, or was it kind of side by side?
Spurs were first.
Oh,
actually.
spurs were first.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. Talk about the spur making process.
So, yeah, I don't know what to say. You know, we build a lot of spurs. They're not actually lifetime guaranteed because they do wear those out pretty hard, especially my cutters. You know.
Oh yeah.
So anyway, I love to make spurs. That's my favorite thing. I love to look down there and see everybody wearing them, and
they've got their own
the
deal
personalization and the artistry that goes in there. I love that part. So yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, pal, you've been a big part of the industry, and you guys are all over. And one thing about this, it doesn't matter. We see you at the reined cow horse shows. We see you at the cutting shows. You know, what do you do personally, like outside of rope? And are you showing cutters? You showing cow horse? Like what does Kerry Kelly do?
No, I just rope. That's all I do.
Just rope and build stuff, huh?
Rope and build.
How about, so you guys opened a new division just here a few months ago, a new training division for your drivers. You're starting some really, like, I think Gary Giese is doing that.
He started out pretty well, and he's got some publicity. But yeah, the towing is gonna
the towing division is what I hear.
Yeah, and car repair. We've fixed
so
7 or 8 of them now.
Yeah, so
they all coming forward. So
that's good business, because if you have Gary out there doing his deal, then you're guaranteed repair business.
Yes,
I hear.
Yes.
Yeah. So
trying to really take you into that.
That's good. I like that. Well, that's a great circle of life right there. You guaranteed. But for those of you that haven't seen the TikTok video where they're claiming that Gary driving.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. What? Even if
you call it that.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. It definitely wasn't you.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, that's funny.
No, that was Loretta back there. And to Gary's defense, Loretta might have been in his way.
100%.
You know? I mean, you've driven with a dog before.
Oh, man.
They get in the mirrors.
They do.
Yes.
They're up there. They're trying to see what's going on. It's kind of dark outside. What are you going to do? You know, might sideswipe somebody, might not.
Yeah. They're all up in there.
Oh, buddy. Well, man, I tell you what. So, hey, where can they check you out online?
Oh, that's a good question.
KerryKellyBitsandSpurs.com.
Yeah, do that one.
If you Google it, they'll find you. But the best place is to come in and talk to you guys. I think that's what's awesome. This trailer set up right here is at all these major events. And all you got to do, if you don't know anything about bits, come in and talk to you guys, and you guys are gonna help them get set up.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yep.
What else are the ropers riding? What else have you seen the ropers riding?
Man, we ported chains and
ported chain.
hinge
Good old
ports.
faith. Are the ported chains for guys like me that just don't know and we just put a bit on now?
My ported chain's got a little more to it. I love it. I ride all ported chains, hinge ports, corrections. I ride every one of them, and they all work. Just switching it up. I tell people that, let's switch it up. And
is it good for the horse's mouth to change the bits up? Like, what is there? This is where complete 100% ignorance and just from stuff I've heard. Do they get callous? Do they get used to a bit where it doesn't work as much?
I think they all get used to. They can get used to one, and then there's some horses that I only use one bit on too. It depends on the individual.
Okay, gotcha.
It really does.
Gotcha. But go ahead and get 3 or 4 at least. Kerry Kelly.
Yeah,
bits. Is that the moral of the story?
Start with that one, but make sure you got 6 more.
That's perfect. That's perfect. Well, Kerry, I tell you what, brother, congratulations on building a great business.
Thank you.
Being one of the sole entrepreneurs in this industry and doing a phenomenal job and building products that you stand by that we use.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, pal, and thanks for all of your sponsorships and partnerships with everybody.
You're welcome.
You ready to win something tomorrow?
I am.
Look, I told T. Woolman this here a minute ago. I'm tired of getting you guys up here on the sponsorship or just to get you up here and talk to you. I would really like to interview you after a win. So can you just do that?
I'll make that happen.
Okay. I'm not asking a lot. Just go win the rope.
All right.
Go win you $80,000. Come talk to me.
I would love that.
All right. Thanks, pal.
Thank you.
Sure appreciate you, buddy. Well, everybody, Kerry Kelly, Bits and Spurs, one of our pals right here in the industry. And biggest thing is if you want to learn a little bit more about bits or you want to order a custom set of spurs, wherever they're set up, come and talk to them. Him and Gary and the crew will talk to you. They'll help you with what bits to use, order you a custom pair of spurs, and you're going to love it all the way around. So on behalf of Kerry Kelly, I'm Drew Stu. We've got a whole lot of roping going on. It's the 11.5 Businessman's. Go to BFIweek.com to watch the action live, or we will be bringing you more action from here at the EQN Sports